online shopping. It is booming. This year alone, Americans will spend $1.3 trillion on e-commerce sites, with 80% of us shopping online.
People will purchase stuff on sale and then maybe decide they don't want it.
In fact, 39% of purchases made online are returned, according to a survey by Navar. They're a company which helps retailers deal with the return process. It's estimated the average return costs online retailers between $20 and $45. And that's one reason why some e-commerce sites are now charging for returns.
Basically, you return the item and then they charge you a fee that isn't usually like the cost of the item to pay for restocking the item.
All of which makes it more and more important for you to know how a site's return policies work.
Especially if you're purchasing something and spending your money, you really want to take the time to read a return policy, read fine print, to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into with purchasing that item, especially if you think you might need to return it or there might be something wrong with that item. Just double, triple check.
Remember, just because you found it on Walmart, Amazon, or some other nationally known site, don't think that their return policy applies to everything you see, because there may be third-party retailers piggybacking on that site.
Sometimes those sellers have different policies, and also their reviews can vary widely based on who the seller is.
So what if you have to send something back? How do you keep those returns hassle-free? Well, the first thing is make sure that you keep the original packaging that everything was shipped in. You'll also need this. It is the receipt that came with the items that were shipped. In addition, make sure that you have a confirmation number and keep any emails that might have been sent to you regarding your purchase.
That way, when you talk to customer service and they ask for, the receipt or the confirmation number, you have it readily available.
Another way to avoid returns, know the quality of what you're buying.
How important is it to read customer reviews before you buy?
We definitely recommend reading customer reviews because that can give you an insight into how the business has treated customers before you have to experience it yourself. So if you're looking into a seller online or a business online and they have tons of negative reviews, that can be a red flag. You definitely should think more critically perhaps and do a little more research before choosing to purchase from that company.
If you see an ad on Facebook, Instagram, or other social media, do not assume that seller is trustworthy. Also, when you look at a site, make sure it has real contact information and never ever buy anything via an internet ad. Go and find the real site online because internet ads can be easily faked and they can take you to a bad place. Working for you, I'm the consumer guy, Steve Sprazier.